Sagittarius, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. So for today, I'm going to be doing a general reading. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general and love readings. I'm going to be using the regular deck, clarify with vampire. I'm going to pull Vampire Oracle. And then I'm going to draw 3 yes or no answers for you. So for this reading, it's going to be a past, present, future, and 9-card spread for you. So we'll see what the future holds, and we're going to clarify it. And like I've mentioned in my past readings, is that I don't do time because tarot has no time. We'll just see what time has for Sagittarius. Anyway, so let's look at the past. Start off with the Queen of Wands reverse. Something in the past that kind of left you feeling uncertain and like you're not on top of your fiery game right now. So it could have been, a past mistake of some kind or an endeavor that just did not work in your favor. But whatever it was, it just left you feeling, so uncertain and fearful, because upright is confidence, reversed, you don't have confidence, or you had no confidence in the past. But then somehow you still have this magician, this spark of hope of wanting to create something. You wanted to get out and start creating, something, despite feeling, oh man, am I even good enough? Maybe what if people laugh at me? Maybe if people are going to hate me or something. But somehow you are the Sagittarius and you are a fiery creator somehow, and you're a magician. And so you're going to be creating some kind of magic, or you've created magic in the past. But yet you get the King of Cups reversed. Now it could have been a water sign that just, didn't click with you in the past. Maybe it's a breakup with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio of some kind. But whatever it was, you felt somehow drowned and you got your fire doused somehow. But yet, you did have the magician. But yet you did start off as a bit of, uncertain person, with the Queen of Wands reversed. And now you're dealing with the King of Cups. You kind of feel, oh man, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But at least that's a past. And we still have the clarification deck. But let's look at current times. The Chariot. In current times, you're leaving whatever the past is behind, and you're saying, I'm going. Whatever that, King of Cups moment was, whatever the Queen of Wands moment was, you're saying, I'm not staying in this situation anymore. And that's just what I see, is you're taking off to a better, position. Because you get the King of Wands, though, you feel, or reversed, you still feel uncertainty, But why, Sagittarius? You're fire. You're passionate. A lot of people are afraid of fire, so you shouldn't be, let fire be afraid of others. But, water, is actually, not good for fire because that could easily douse. So maybe, you're worried about, making past mistakes again. Maybe, the past is still coming to haunt you. But yet, you're being released from this burden, this heaviness. And maybe this King of Cups was just too heavy in your life and you're just releasing it. And that's why you decide to go on this Chariot to say, I'm leaving. I don't want to be stuck in the past anymore. Okay, and then for the future, you get the 6 of Cups. You're probably heading towards, the past, because this is a nostalgia card. Maybe, you're leaving, the past for an even earlier past person. Maybe you have to go back to your hometown, home city, home state, or country, and maybe, that's where you find the person that you weren't meant to be with. And maybe you're going to be receiving flowers. Maybe, you're going to be giving someone flowers, but whatever it is, this is kind of a nostalgia kind of card. But then you do get the High Priestess in reverse. So maybe, if you meet somebody from the past again, I wouldn't approach them as a potential love offer and opportunity because of the High Priestess reverse. Because normally upright, she's in a good, strong position of being able to give out solid advice. Because, with lack of advice and no advice, you're not getting any benefits out of this. So whatever the future is of going back to something in the past, you might want to, we'll wait until I give some clarification on this. But so far it just says, don't go back to that boy or girl that you once liked in the past. Okay, I'm going to clarify it with vampires. So let's see what this deck has for Sagittarius. Queen of Wands reversed. You get Justice. Yep. You know, you may feel, or you felt unbalanced and uncertain and stuff, but somehow there was, still a bit of justice in your life, because that's why you got the Magician. You know, you still have that spark within you to say, I'm not going to let this stop me from pursuing who I am, my goals and endeavors in this world. I'm not going to let, whatever this, lack of, energy and fire with me, will not be able to find any kind of balance. And that's what Justice is it's a balance card. Because you see these two, whole scales, being balanced by this vampiress means that you still had hope. Magician, you get the Two of Wands, exactly. You may have felt uncertain about an endeavor, but yet, you wanted to create something and you wanted to have opportunity, and that's what this thing is you were creating opportunity to get out, and that's why you are on that Chariot in the current times. In the past, you wanted to get away from whatever the past was, but, it probably, may not work in your best interest. But for the King of Cups, I knew it. There's the Five of Wands. Yep. Somehow there was a conflict with you in this water sign in the past, and that's why, you had to leave. Probably a breakup or divorce, because sometimes, water can douse out the fire of any fire sign, and that is actually what fire signs are mostly afraid of, is getting their, fire just, knocked out and stuff like that. And maybe that's, what, left you in the first place, feeling uncertain. Maybe this King of Cups just broke your spirits and, leaving you so uncertain and stuff like that, because that's why, even in current times, you probably feel like, oh, am I even good enough to approach this Chariot and go forth? Because for the Chariot, I knew it. It takes hard work, and you're exhausted, but you're not giving up with the Nine of Wands. And, somehow you feel exhausted in current times, but you are not giving up on this. And that's what I see. You're not giving up. So for the King of Wands reversed, you may feel a bit unsettled, but yet you're still fighting for what you want with this Seven of Wands. You feel tired, but yet you are a determined fire sign who's a real incredible good fire, because you're the Centaur. And this is what I see, is you may not have the confidence, but you are still fighting for something. For the Ten of Wands reversed, you get the Eight of Skulls. Yep, you're working on releasing yourself from the past, and that's what I see. It takes a lot of hard work, and you're exhausted, but you are still determined, Sagittarius. You are. So for the Six of Cups, nostalgia, maybe you have to go back home for a little bit. You got the Three of Wands. Maybe, this past opportunity, maybe going back to your home country, state, whatever, is giving you opportunity. Yeah, maybe you had to leave whatever the past was with that water sign and stuff like that to go home, because there was actually a different opportunity for you. Maybe, your parents are still alive and they found a new job offer for you, or maybe you still have some childhood friends who are saying, we're going to help you out. We're going to help, build out this new Three of Wands kind of thing for you. And so despite having the High Priestess reversed, and meaning, lack of knowledge and stuff like that, there's still fulfillment with the Eight of Cups coming your way. So, what I see in the future is that, you may not be getting entire, great help from the past people, but yeah, there's still some kind of fulfillment that you still have. Maybe you had to go back to your childhood home or something, to be able to, to get a new perspective on something, but yet somehow there's a Nine of Grails actually. Maybe this childhood sweetheart of yours is waiting for you, and it's going to give you hope. Despite the High Priestess saying, I wouldn't do that, but maybe there is still hope for that situation. And despite the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Ace of Skulls, Ace of Coins. You know, beautiful. You know, it looks like, yeah, sometimes you have to go back home to rejuvenate your ideas and plans because, you know, despite not seeing progress, there's still the Ace of Pentacles, you know, that's waiting for you. And you know, it's like, you know, sometimes these things take time and so much effort with 10 of Wands and Chariots, but you are going to get some kind of huge financial blessing in the future. And like what I already mentioned, time will tell. I'm not saying it's going to happen this week. It might, I hope. But whatever it may be, you know, it seems like sometimes it's good just to kind of go back home and just kind of, you know, let your parents or you know, siblings, if they're even around, or whoever, just kind of help you out and say, okay, or even your childhood friends, you know, that's saying, oh yeah, let's go back to the bar where we used to hang out, or let's go on this beautiful hike and stuff like that. You know, sometimes, you know, just going back to your own roots can help, you know, regenerate a lot of, you know, positivity. I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle. Hope. I knew it. Anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. Yep. I mean, you know, right now you may feel like the Nine of Wands, thinking there's no hope. But with the Seven of Wands, you know, you're fighting for something. And with the Eight of Skulls, you are working towards that hope, Sagittarius. And that's what I see. You know, you could be somebody with gold hair, but it seems like you feel like you're in the dark. But you have no reason to be in the dark because you are the fire. You know, don't let anybody, you know, douse that fire for you. Do not allow anyone to ruin your spirit, Sagittarius. You are a hunter, huntress, whatever you may be. You're the centaur, but do not lose hope in life because it will get better. Because that's why you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Skulls coming towards you. That's why you get the Nine of Grails. And that's why you get the Three of Wands. You know, these are all waiting for you in the future, you know. So, you know, there's nothing really to worry about, you know. Yeah, just, you know, get on that chariot and metaphorical ship of the future and just ride off and just say, okay, I'm done with whatever happened in the past. I'm going to finish off this reading with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video. Oof, the second Queen of Wands reversed. No. Temperance. Your card. Woohoo! You get yes. The Four of Wands reversed is a no. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Sagittarius. If the reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe. If you love my channel, please feel free to join me on my vampiric journey, and I can give you 300 years worth of vampiric knowledge for the future. Anyway, I want to love you guys. I love you guys, and I want to thank you all for supporting me with my channel. You guys are all amazing. So in a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings, so it's back and forth between general and love readings for now. Anyway, I love you all. Mwah!